everyone. So I'm going to take a couple minutes in this video to explain what you need to do to complete the week 2 discussion. Alright, so for this week, you're going to be talking about your favorite movie. Alright, so when you click on the blue link for week 2 discussion, it'll refresh the screen and you'll see the prompt and then you'll see the text box underneath. You'll type your subject line in the subject box, and then the bigger box underneath is where you'll type your answer. Right? And so the prompt for this week is about your favorite movie. So the discussion question is, without telling us about the movie, tell us what your favorite movie is, or one of your favorites if you have a lot like me, and describe 3 reasons why the film is so good. Tell us the title of the film. We need to know what the movie is. But the idea here is to not give a basic plot summary. Think of other elements that can make a movie good. The idea is that you want to share a little bit about the movie to convince us to go see it. But if you tell us too much about the storyline and the plot, we're going to feel like we already know everything, and we're not going to be as likely to want to go watch it, So you want to entice us to go see this movie. So you got to think of other things that make it good, that would pique our interest. And one way you can think about this is to think about all of the different categories for like the Oscars or the Golden Globes and things like that. So you have acting, directing, music, costumes, makeup, special effects, cinematography, right? So think about your movie and, what are 3 things that make it good? Do the actors do really well? Are the actors really good in it? Does it have a great soundtrack? Is the music really great? Are the costumes good? Was it some sort of movie that had a lot of good special effects? Right? Focus on things like that. So for instance, let's say whatever movie you chose, you're like, okay, the acting was phenomenal, the music was phenomenal, and the costumes were phenomenal. So tell us what your movie is, give us the title, and then give us a few examples of the actors and why they were so good. Give us a few examples of the music and why it was so good. Give us a few examples of the costumes and why those added to the movie so much. Right? And that's it. You're shooting here for just 3 reasons why the movie is so good without really telling us about the plot. Right? If you go read any kind of movie review, like back in the day we had Siskel and Ebert, if you go read any of their reviews, they might give us just a little bit of background information about the movie they're reviewing, but it's still not like they're telling us about the story, right? They focus on other things that make that movie so good. You want to try to do something similar here. All right, so give us a few sentences of examples for each of the 3 things that you've chosen about your movie. All right? Try to have your first post up by Thursday night. And don't forget to respond to 2 classmates before the discussion closes Sunday night at 11:59. If you have any questions or run into any issues, please let me know. Otherwise, have fun with it and don't give too much away.